Hello, Capricorn. Hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, my friends. Hello, how are you doing? So happy that you're here. Please subscribe and like the video because it really helps the channel grow. All right, Cappies. Ooh, let's hop in. This is for Cappy? No. Okay. This one? No. No. Okay, interesting. A couple of options, but they don't want that. If you're new to this channel, that's how I work. Even if the cards do pop out, I'm always asking, is this card for you? I don't just take it because they flip out. Flip out. Come out. Cards are flipping out. This one, no. Yes. So we have this one, no. No. Page of Pentacles. Getting lots of earth energy with that. Capricorn, of course, being an earth sign. Focused on your craft. Focused on your craft. Focused on grounding yourself and this craft. Very much getting vessel kind of an energy. So receiving divine information, channeling it down. There is an element of not to focus too much on your monetary situation, not to focus so much on, what is this gonna, provide for me. I know this is, of course, to hear this is just like, yes, I know, but this is really important right now. It's like, I need the money, I need food, I need rent, and that sort of a thing. But Spirit is letting me know through this card not to worry about these things too much, because that's also part of the learning process. The page has to learn that they're that they have all the resources that they need. And this stage is actually more about fun, or it can be more about fun and experimenting and seeing if this is the right thing for you. Is this the right direction you're going in? Do you want to dance? Do you want to sing? Do you want to be artistic? Do you want to be in business? What is it that really brings you joy, that lights you up, is what I'm seeing here. The money will follow automatically, because others are very able, and consciously and unconsciously, to pick up on your joy, the joy that you're radiating, if this is something authentic or not. And the more you go down that path, you'll find that out for yourself. Or maybe you already have, since this is a general reading, you will know where you are on your journey. Maybe you are further along already, and I'm just reading the energies as confirmation for you. But really explore, have fun with it, whatever is given to you currently, but it will come into play. The more advanced you are on this path, the more these energies will come into play, the more you'll be asked to show up with a pure heart, to cleanse yourself even further, and to come from a very authentic point, and not to be very discerning which energies you're working with and which energies you're allowing your work to influence, if any at all. Well, thank you. Yes. Chariot, yeah, mastery. Talking about the energies, right? Like which energies you're allowing yourself to be influenced by. But I'm seeing, mastery here with this. Being a master of the shadow side and the light side within your life, because they both together combined are, great strength. And mastery doesn't come about because you're just sitting around, right? This is about trial and error, and seeing where is this pace. Oh, this path taking you. Which pace are you going? Do you have to go slow or fast at this time? Because it's not just about you and your abilities, but it's also about the road that you're on, knowing the territory that you're in currently, Capricorn. That's important. For example, if you have like a German Autobahn, you probably can go as fast as you want. But if you have like a Canadian outback situation, you may want to go a little bit slower, because there's a good chance that there's holes in the street or on the ground, and that something that maybe not be as safe, or on a Mexican highway, same thing. It's just like you need to be aware of your environment and need to take those into consideration. And this is something that the page has to learn too, because there's a lot of youthful energy, and that's perfect for the time being, absolutely, because you want to explore yourself, you want to explore your environment. How does my body react in certain environments? Like, do I need rest? Don't I? It's a process of getting to know yourself too, through your craft, and with your craft, like experiencing yourself. But this really is something that is of importance to your heart, is what I can see here, because it's almost like these two are intertwined. So it's not something that, it's something that means something to you. So you may in general be also a person that is only doing things that is in alignment with them in general. And this can shift over time, or when the environment requires this of you, you can shift. So you may be also a person that is able to wear a lot of different hats for that reason, because you may have switched jobs a lot, or you may have many talents, is what I'm meaning to say. You may have just a lot of experience in many different areas for that reason, because you've been exploring, depending on where this is for you, or you are currently exploring, and then I'm telling you what's going to happen here for you, right? Please only take it when it resonates. But this is great. This is someone that has really, with the Chariot, with the mastery here, someone that has truly mastered this, because they're no longer sitting here and just, holding the reins of the horses. They're just completely trusting in their own abilities and the abilities of, their horses. So this is also something external. So trusting in those around you, having full and complete trust, trusting in spirit, trusting in your path, trusting in whatever happens, happens for a reason. And maybe if something that's perceived negative can also be something that is really helpful along those lines. Along the lines, I mean, not those lines. And understanding this, that all paths are good paths. Even if at times it seems like, oh man, I could have gone a little bit slower here. For example, if you've broken off one of the wheels, it's just like, I could have gone slower. You're learning from that. Next time you won't be doing that, because it's a hassle in replacing that wheel, right? And so you're just like, man, just go a bit slower. But this is also youthful energy. We want to explore. We want to try things, right? Especially when we're young. Also, when we're older, it's just like, explore that area. Go over there, see how that's going for you. This one, no. This one, yes. We have the Knight of Cups. So a love offer that's coming in. It could also be like a surprise message that is coming in for your knight in shining armor. You could actually be showing up for another person like this. Maybe even for yourself. Maybe you would have wished someone would have been of assistance in this stage, and then you're coming in to save yourself, right? This is so cool. If this resonates with you, then there's a good chance that the Sagittarius reading is also resonating with you, because it had those tendencies in there as well. I'm also seeing a strong connection to the ocean in general. So you may be feeling really drawn to the ocean, or again, the topic of grounding comes up strong here again. Get rid of those shoes and put your bare feet on the ground, put them in the water. I even sometimes did that in the winter, by the way. So it is possible. Or if it's not possible for you, just put your bare hands on a tree trunk. Same effect. Same effect. Whatever you feel like doing, feel into it. And the Knight of Cups is a pure lover, definitely not a fighter, and a huge romantic tendency here. And, almost like getting lost in that. Getting lost in romance, loving the feeling of love in general. It's so cool, those romantic gestures and grand gestures possibly as well, but also small ones, because they're both have their their things that are really great about them. But also I'm getting again that young kind of an energy, like, yes, let's just do it. When you're young and you're in love for the first time, or even the second and third, it's just like, yeah, you're just diving into things, right? And you're just exploring that area as well. You're just seeing how you're going with respective relationships, and you need others to get a sense of yourself, to understand where you are in this world, where your place is in this world. And it's not just all roses, is what they're saying. It isn't. But that also depends on your path, I'm guessing, because we are all different, right? And some of us, careful with that, have it a bit more hard than others. That depends. It really depends. And it depends on which stage of life you're looking at that person. We all, like, life is tough sometimes and it doesn't spare anyone. It's just a matter of how you're dealing with it and how you're viewing it. So, a matter of perspective and who you have around yourself that can support you or not. What else for Capricorn? More of these? No. Okay. No? Yes. Oh, cool. So, we're going to work with the tarot of the old path for you, Capricorn, and see what else wants to come out for you. What else for Capricorn, please? Interesting, those young energies you may really be feeling, and it doesn't matter your age, it's just the energies I'm picking up on, right? It feels like being young all over again. And when we're talking about being in love, either you're in love with the world, with yourself, or with another, or all three at the same time. But it's like that feeling of being young, wanting to explore it, that wish for more, or that drive for more, that, oh, I want to see it, I want to go do it. That's all included here. It's like very exciting, being up for an adventure, right? This one, no. Interesting. Yes. Ha, Four of Rods. I love it. Yes, this is like complete stability and a fill within self. Yeah, right here. Yes. It's like being completely stable within yourself. It's so cool because you've explored so much, or you're in the process of exploring so much about your environment. Maybe you really did go on travels. Maybe you really did, leave your country, leave your house, leave your whatever it is, your city, to go see something else. And that newness is sparking something within yourself, Capricorn. And it's quite gorgeous. If we're talking about like a romantic relationship here, this promises to bring you quite the stability, quite the harmony, reciprocity. This is a really, really positive card. Stability in the home, peace in the home, all the good stuff. I love this card. Super, super positive. Some of you have recently gotten a dog, or just have a dog, or want a dog. Go right ahead. But there's something about that animal too, because often animals come to us because they want to come to us, or because there's a special meaning behind that animal friend. Often they're here to teach us something, or to bring us a special sense of comfort. I just heard dog backwards is God. So our little gods, the animals are little gods that walk amongst us, or vice versa, or we're walking amongst them. No. Interesting. There's so many cards that I'm putting back in the deck. It's like almost like you're sorting through things. Like, I don't want this. I don't want this. I want that. You want that. You seem to be wanting that. You seem to be wanting that and that, the exploring. It's just like picking. It's like standing in front of a cherry tree. I don't know why cherry trees coming up. Maybe you love cherries. Cherry tree, and picking the cherries that you would like and putting them in your mouth immediately, not worrying too much about the past or the future, because it's just like, wow, it's here now, it's ripe now, and I love cherries. It's like the energy I'm getting, it's here for the picking, literally. It's just gorgeous, Cappies. Very cool. Gorgeous. What else, please? With this deck? Yes, okay. Let me see. Here we go. This one, yes. Illusion with the moon. Very interesting. Yeah. This is also, letting go of certain illusions of what romantic love is. Sometimes society is so much conditioning us through the videos we see, the knight in shining armor that's coming to rescue us, or the marriage, or the happy couple that is happily ever after. Like, there's nothing, the movie ends, and hence we believe, oh, this is how it must be like, or what marriage is supposed to be like, or a partnership. And there seems to be an awakening of sorts when it comes to that, or may have happened with you. So either in younger years, you may have represented that, or you're just going through that right now. Again, where it's just like you're realizing something. Maybe it isn't just like that. Maybe I need to redefine, or maybe you need to redefine what this is for you personally. What is your fulfillment? What makes you happy? What brings you personally stability? And again, there's no shame in exploring. You can't know, what your preference is if you've never tried it. Maybe you do like cherries, but if there's nothing else, well, I guess you're stuck with a cherry. But if there's an apple tree right beside it, or, a plum tree right beside that, why not try those other things as well and see how you go with those? There's not just vanilla ice cream. We actually had that specific example in a reading. There are many other flavors. I do not remember, but it's at least like 2 years back. There was a reading with this. Maybe you do remember. I don't, but they're just bringing it up with the different flavors. There's so many different flavors and so many different ways how one can live their lives, and they're all valid. If you're not hurting anyone, go with it, right? Okay. What else? Yes. So before we take this to the extended to Patreon to see more, because there's definitely a card missing there. We'll see whatever else wants to come out, but here we go. But we're drawing from the guardian angel cards over here. So let me see. Dear guardian angel, to you I pray. When I'm fearful, help me remember that only love is real. When I'm lost, help me find my way. When I'm confused, help me to regain clarity. When I feel lonely, help me feel your loving presence. When I perceive chaos, help me to see order. Thank you. This one goes right here. Okay, so if you would like to know more, you can follow us over to Patreon. The link is down below. And if you would like to receive a personal reading, personal healing reading, 40 or 20 minutes, or even like the crystal charged intention or a private coaching call, they're all 33.3% off to celebrate the 3-year anniversary of this channel, okay? So if you're seeing this in November and December of 2022, then you can take advantage of that very special deal. Okay, I hope to see you over on Patreon. And if not, I hope to see you next time. Be well, and I hope this brought you some clarity and comfort. Much, much love. Bye-bye.